The stately Palazzo della Signoria in Florence stands tall and formidable at the end of a large town square. Once the center of the city's medieval and early Renaissance republic, this imposing building conveys rugged strength and stability. How do you make a building look this tough? Through rustication, of course. This building technique has been used for thousands of years and was common throughout ancient Greek and Roman building. So, what is rustication? Rustication is a type of masonry or stonework in which the joints, or the seams between the stones, are deeply recessed. This technique emphasizes the mass or size of the stone blocks used in the building. The stone blocks may be either smoothly finished or left roughly hewn. Early modern Italians, fascinated with the cultural and visual worlds of ancient Greeks and Romans, eagerly embraced this technique. At the 15th century Florentine palace of the Medici family, both types of rustication are used. The lower floors boast rough stonework, looking challenging and powerful to passers-by on the street, and those coming there to visit or do business. The lowest floors are the most publicly accessible parts of the palace, and the message here is clear. This building and the Medici banking family who resides within are firmly planted in the Florentine world, strong, stable, and mighty. By contrast, the more private upper stories boast finely finished blocks. Still massive in scale, but suggesting a refinement meant to reflect the virtues of the family who lived on those floors. Rustication, even when the stones are left roughly cut, is a purposeful effect. What might appear unfinished to our eyes was achieved with great care and an awareness of the effect of this technique on viewers. The Palazzo Te in Mantua is a spectacular villa designed by the artist and architect Giulio Romano as a pleasure palace for the Mantuan ruler Federico II Gonzaga in the early 16th century. The palace is notable for its playful design. Giulio purposefully used forms from ancient Roman buildings in inventive ways that showed off both a thorough knowledge of antique architecture and a willingness to push these forms in new directions. The heavily rusticated facade of this structure suggests that Roman ingenuity now belongs to Federico Gonzaga and his brilliant architect. Stone is costly to build with. It requires significant resources to quarry and transport, skill to shape and build with, and make structures largely impervious to fire and attack. Rustication draws attention to these many qualities of stonework.